Hi guys, welcome to another video. I have a dilemma. I need your help. I have some luxury bags, we're talking Louis Vuitton specifically, that I want to sell. And I cannot sell them. I cannot sell them. What do I do? I also want to just show you a couple of things that I've been buying, because these two things in particular are so good. So good. Anyway, let's get going. I have been contemplating my collection a lot recently, and it's probably because I have bought a few things. I went to Paris. You've probably all seen the vlogs. If you haven't, go and have a look at them because we had the best time. Anyway, I did come home with quite a few absolute gorgeous goodies, and part of that was being offered a Petite from Paris from Hermes, and it was just really exciting. Anyway, when I got home, I also, within 2 weeks or something, was offered this gorgeous Constance, which is it about here. I love that bag and I could not turn it down, and I am so glad I didn't turn it down. But it was an unexpected purchase, and because of that, I think I'm feeling guilty. I do. I think I'm feeling guilty for spending so much money recently. And I also get very twitchy if I have too many things that I am not using. So I thought, why don't I have a look at my collection? And I came up with a few bags that I am very, very happy to move on. And I'm here to tell you, I cannot sell them. I cannot sell them. And I just thought I would come on here and ask, why do we think that is? Now, I will not be giving these bags away. So if it is literally that the amount that I'm asking for them is just too high and I've got the price wrong for the market at the minute, then I'll just keep them. I will just keep them. But part of me thinks, but do I want to keep them when they're just sat on a shelf and all the rest of it? I keep getting all these thoughts about it. But I just thought it was interesting that certain bags sell like that, and other bags you cannot give away. And it isn't necessarily to do with the brand. It isn't necessarily to do with the quality. It isn't necessarily to do with the colour. So is it literally just that style? And if it is that is the difference between wanting one bag and one being less desirable, why is that? So I'll just show you the ones that I still have for sale. The first one I have for sale, actually don't have it here. It is the Petite MALLE. I'll find a photo of it. It's the Petite MALLE, the Supple version in Rouge. Now, I think this is a fabulous bag. It's just one of those that, it's just sat there at the minute, and I just thought that somebody else would love it. And the reason it isn't with me is that I am selling my bags through Global Luxe Closet, the gorgeous Sasha. So if you are interested in any of these, then have a look in the description box, because Sasha is dealing with the sale for me so that I don't there's just too much hassle, and she can deal with all of the international enquiries and deal with all the queries and all of that. And I would just prefer her to deal with it. But I'm obviously here to answer any questions. But anyway, the reason I don't have the Petite MALLE with me is because I sent it to Sasha, because a lovely lady, hopefully one of my subbies, I think she was one of my subbies, we thought she wanted it. And so I shipped it off in readiness so it could be authenticated and sorted by Sasha. It's already been authenticated, but Sasha does her own authentication, because obviously she's not going to just trust that I've done it correctly, so she does it herself. And it was ready to go, but unfortunately the lady had to pull out the sale, and therefore it didn't go anywhere. So it is still available, but I've left it with Sasha because hopefully somebody else will buy it. But at the minute, no takers, and I was just very surprised because it's a really good price. It's a really great bag. So let me know, guys, why do you think this one hasn't sold? Do you think it is literally a bit of an acquired taste? Do you think people don't want something that's quite so vintage? Do you think it's the colourway? Do you think I've just got the price wrong? What do we think? I would just be interested to know. Okay, the second one that is for sale is the Kazon, and I've talked about this so many times. I do really like this bag, and I can't rave about it enough. However, there is another bag that I really want to get, and it is in the exact same colour as this. And as I say, I get twitchy when I've got too many things that are really similar. Says the person who has just done a black bag collection video, which I think more than half of my bags are black. Anyway, navy is a slightly different thing for me, where I love navy. I don't want too many navy bags, and the bag that I really am obsessing over would replace this, and that is the reason that this one is for sale, and it is absolutely gorgeous. But I have had no takers, no questions, no inquiries at all over this, and I'm being honest with you guys. Literally, I don't think Sasha's even had one inquiry. So why do we think that is? Again, do we think that the Kazon is an acquired taste? It is an expensive bag, and it's expensive for Louis Vuitton because it is all in the gorgeous lambskin leather rather than it being canvas. But the price that I'm asking for this is very reasonable, I think, compared to the retail price of this. And this is immaculate, it's absolutely immaculate. But I guess it is still classed as pre-loved because I have used it. So yeah, I don't know. Why do we think the Kazon is quite hard to sell? Do we think it is literally an acquired taste? Do we think that anybody that wants Louis Vuitton won't pay the price for a leather bag in Louis Vuitton? Do we think it's because it's navy? Do we think that that puts some people off, and if it was black it would sell a lot quicker? Maybe so, but I think a lot of people do like navy. But yeah, no inquiries whatsoever, not even to ask if there's an offer to be had or anything like that. I don't think it's a price, because I've reduced this a couple of times already now because I would be happy for it to go. But I'm not reducing it anymore because it's definitely not, I'm just not willing to give it away. But anyway, that one is still available. I don't really understand it because I think it's beautiful. But yeah, I'm selling it. I know, I get it. The next one that is still for sale is this one. Now, this one is slightly different, isn't it? Because this is probably not going to be for everybody, and I completely get that. Firstly, it's the Louis Vuitton Mini Capucines. A lot of people like this bag, some people don't. They find it fiddly. It's a little bit of a pain to get your things in and out. It doesn't hold masses, but it holds all your essentials. So I understand that the Mini Capucine isn't everybody's, it's not everybody's thing, is it? And that's okay. It's also very expensive. So again, if you're a Louis Vuitton lover, you may be a lover of the canvases, the Speedies, the Almas, the Neverfulls, bags like that. And therefore, when you get to the level of these, the price does jump up significantly. So maybe that does put people off. And I understand that. Also, this is exotic leather. This is ostrich. And again, that cuts the market down by loads, doesn't it? Because not everybody is comfortable buying or wanting exotic skin. And it also means that the price of this is higher than just a normal leather, like a calf skin Capucines, like a Tyrolean leather one. So I guess that again puts this in a slightly different category, and therefore lowers reduces the market of people who might be interested in this. And of course, it's purple. It is purple, and it's not everybody's cup of tea. I think it's beautiful. I think the colour is beautiful, but if it was maybe in a more neutral colour, maybe if it was a black, I don't think they do a black ostrich, I don't, but anyway, you know what I mean. If it was in maybe even a dark navy or more of a neutral beigey colour, or even a grey, I don't know, maybe purple just isn't yeah, again, just isn't for everyone. So I sort of understand why not everybody would be clambering for this. But I also think it is such a beautiful bag. And it is, I know from a lot of you guys, a lot of you comment that this is your favourite bag of my collection. So I know a lot of you guys really love this bag. Not that that means you should buy it or want to buy it, but it gives me the sense that this is a very admired bag in that respect. So it's very interesting that, yeah, that this, again, no takers whatsoever. So again, I've reduced the price of this because I do think that much as the price I put it on for was reasonable, because it's, again, it's immaculate and it's a massive saving on the retail price of these. And this particular colourway I don't think is available at the minute, so I think it is, in a way, it may be that nobody wants it. It may be that, you know, it's a little bit sought after colour that you cannot get retail. So I thought it was a reasonable price, but I also understand that it's obviously not selling. So that tells me the price is maybe a bit too high for this type of thing. I do think on some of them, you just have to be patient and that person will come around and find you. And therefore, sometimes it is a matter of time rather than the price being wrong. But I have reduced this quite significantly. And still not an inquiry, I don't think, not even an inquiry. So again, I thought that was interesting. So maybe that one, yeah, maybe this one just, it's a sign that I should just keep it. Maybe that's where we are with it. And I think because I just got the constants, I started feeling really guilty having too many really expensive bags. So maybe I need to not just let that go because I am feeling guilty. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've just bought because they are fabulous. Now I have the gorgeous Nick, my gorgeous friend Nick from the channel Living Life Loud with NJS. Nick is the Longchamp king. He really is. And bless him, he went to Bicester. You will have seen his video. I will link it above and below. But he was at Bicester and he messaged me because he knew that I was after this item, and we tried to find it in Paris. We'd sort of missed it. I went back to Longchamp. The lady said they didn't have any. It was all, we don't really understand why they didn't have any because these are usually available. Anyway, Nick found one for me at Bicester Village and he messaged and said, do you want one? And I said, yes, please. And so bless him, he bought it for me. He shipped it up to me, and honestly, so thank you, Nick, because that's so kind of you to even think of me. So yeah, this is an unboxing that isn't actually an unboxing because it doesn't have a box. Anyway, it's this. So this is the Longchamp pouch. And I just thought it's a gorgeous grey colour, which for me is fabulous because I just want something very neutral. It's got the Longchamp on the zipper pull here, and it's got the logo here, and it is literally just a pouch. But I just thought, what a great size this is for travel, for anything. You can put anything in this. I think, I don't know, for cables, for even toiletries. There's so many things that I'm going to use this for, and the price of it was amazing. I think it was £33. You can't go wrong, can you? You cannot go wrong. So that's the first thing I just wanted to show you, because I didn't realise that these were in existence until Nick told me, and then they're not that obvious in the stores. They're really not. So I think you sort of have to ask for them, and they're in drawers and whatever else. So I wasn't even aware that these existed. I've seen the ones that are like the bags, but they're just the pouches and they've got the handle, and I didn't want one of those. I just wanted a pouch that could easily just go in a suitcase or whatever. So absolutely brilliant. I also think I'm going to use this for the gym, so to put all my bits and bats in inside my gym bag. I think they're just handy. So that was the first thing. The second thing, I don't often show you guys clothes because I often feel, you see a glimpse of it there, I often feel very shy when it comes to outfits. I'm very happy showing you all the accessories and everything else, but I'm starting to just think about outfits a little bit more. And I saw this, actually went online. The story is that I've lost a little bit of weight recently, and therefore I had some trousers that are my absolute favourite ones, and they are from Abercrombie and Fitch, and they're just easy, like black or pinstripe, not flared, just wide trousers, but they're quite low rise, and I just find that with a bodysuit really comfortable. Anyway, and they also do short, which is what I need for my little stubby legs. Anyway, the ones I've got are too big. So I went onto the website to order some in a smaller size because I just wear them a lot. And this came up and I just thought, that's very nice. That is so nice. So I will do some mod shots, but this jacket, just look at this. Look at this colour. So it is a faux leather jacket, and it's got the, honestly it's not showing you, I'll do proper mod shots, but it is that sort of blousey sort of style. So it's got a zipper at the front. It's quite a blousey style to it, and then it's got some elasticated feature at the back, and I just love this neckline as well. And I thought the colour, they also Abercrombie also do this in black, and I nearly got the black, to be honest, because black is my thing, isn't it? And I thought I will always wear black, and black is probably the one. But I do have a leather jacket that's like the biker style, so I did think, I know the different styles, but maybe go for the burgundy, because it will go with everything in my wardrobe pretty much. Because I wear jeans a lot, I wear black obviously a lot, I wear navy, which I think will go really nicely with it. I also wear grey, which grey and burgundy looks amazing. So I just thought, go for burgundy because it's a little bit different. So I'm loving it. This was in the sale, so it was about 80 something pounds, which, yes, it's faux leather, it is not a full leather jacket, but for a style, for a trend sort of piece for this autumn, this colour is in, so it's in everywhere, isn't it, at the minute? Everywhere that I look online, it's burgundy. There's a lot of shiny leather or faux leather. There's a lot of mock croc, like mock croc skirts and trench coats, and there's so much of that going this season, which I just think are beautiful, rich tones, are absolutely gorgeous. But it's also quite a trend piece. That's reminiscent of me, for me, of my teenage years, when back in the 80s, where everybody was wearing these big oversized, like blousy sort of bigger than a bomber jacket, if that makes sense. It's sort of a bomber jacket, but that bigger size one, it's very 80s to me, is this. You wait long enough and it comes back round, doesn't it? What can I say? Anyway, they're the two things that I've bought recently. So yeah, let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts. I know that the economy is bad, and I know that people are not spending. So I suspect that is the top and bottom of it about the luxury market. But it's really interesting to me that certain bags literally will go like that. I've got another bag that went bang, not even going on the market. Somebody inquired, off it went, and whatever else. So certain things I could sell over and over and over, and they were high priced items as well, whereas other things just sit there. So I just found it interesting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another one.